Hello, my good people. These are the reasons why a suspended governor is being replaced by a military officer. My brother and sister, this is what we are saying. Mhm. Why is it that when a governor is suspended, a military officer is appointed in their place? Hmm. Former PDP national chairman and ex-minister of agriculture, Ogbeh, has questioned the recurring trend of appointing military officers as administrators whenever a governor is suspended under a state of emergency. Hmm. His remarks follow the recent appointment of Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas as the sole administrator of Rivers State after Governor Simi Fubara's suspension. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on March 18 declared a state of emergency in Rivers State, citing prolonged political instability and security challenges, including rampant pipeline vandalism that threatened the national economic interest. This decision led to the suspension of Governor Fubara, his deputy, and the entire State House of Assembly for an initial period of 6 months. In their place, Vice Admiral Ibas, a former chief of naval staff, was installed as the state administrator. Ogbeh, speaking in an interview on Channels Television Politics today, programmed from 1639, expressed concerns over the government's consistent reliance on military personnel to oversee civilian governance during political crisis. He noted that similar appointments had occurred in the past, raising questions about whether Nigeria is unconsciously reverting to military-style governance. Despite being a democratic nation, he pointed out that states like Borno, which face severe security threats from insurgency, did not undergo such emergency interventions, making the decision in Rivers State appears selective. According to him, the preference for military figures suggests a lack of confidence in civilian instructions to resolve political disputes, further weakening democratic structures. Further weakening democratic structures. In his words, why is it that each time a governor is suspended, a military officer is appointed in their place? Do we miss military rule, or are we suggesting that civilians are incapable of governing themselves? Obasanjo did it twice, even thrice, and now Tinubu has done it again. What's the logic? This is why the imposition of a state of emergency should be avoided. This was not done in Borno State at the height of the insurgency, even though the situation there was far more chaotic. But it is up to the president, since the constitution does not specify that the president must pick a particular type of person. He is free to do so. However, this also sends a troubling signal that civilians cannot govern themselves, and that is not a good one. My brothers and sisters, this is what Ogbeh is saying. Hmm. How do you see to this? That whenever they suspend, is any military civilian governor is being suspended, they have to replace him with a military administrator. My brothers and sisters, hear what some of our own are saying in the comment section. This one says, "My friend, go and sit down. You have not even bring out something in your agricultural department, and now you are talking trash." The answer to your question is simple. The administrator in question is no more a serving military personnel, but retired, just like having David as a Senate president for 8 years to terms 8 years term. Does that mean made him a military personnel? No, because he has retired too. Go and ask Judge. Most of you that was with Obasanjo that did the same thing during his tenure, coming out to ask questions about state of emergency, are just haters that could Tinubu have done. What could Tinubu have done differently? Says this one. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. This one says, God bless you, sir, for that intelligent question. Think we should go back to military rule. I think that will help us all take a look of a Burkina Faso government that Nigeria is far better than they are doing better than Nigeria is a disgrace to Nigeria. You should not look it on that angle. If a civilian is appointed, people will look at it as either he is a PDP, LP, or APC. Just my view. Thanks. Military regime is needed now, since only ex-military will always come to the rescue. I want us to think it twice. If the politician cannot help us in this agony that is going on in hardship and everything that is all this hardship and suffering that are going on in Nigeria, well, let's look for the alternative. Tinubu displays the same colonial mentality that his predecessor displayed before him. Most of Nigerian rulers have the same undemocratic and anti-people mindset. You see, this is what we are saying. It means that even Nigerian, the civilian government knows that the military is better. If not, why not appoint a civilian sole administrator as done by Babangida? Is that not your APC? Who are you asking? My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. What caused all this from elder statesman, following by political history? Balarabe Musa is the first governor and governor of Kaduna of Second Republic in 1983. He was impeached and the military administrator was appointed then, and that's the rule. The same thing happened during Obasanjo's regime in 2006 when Fayose was impeached as governor of Ekiti State. Heaven did not fall. Why this agitation during his this administration headed by Tinubu? My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. You see, let's see what is going on in Rivers now. The new administrator is in that seat now, trying to fix up everything. My brothers and sisters, what do you see to all this? In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. God bless Rivers State. Thanks and God bless. Amen.